everybody.
Hey!
I'm Lori.
And I'm Gary.
And we are
Lori and Gary Cruise.
Welcome back to our channel.
Yes, thanks for coming. We got a lot to talk about today. We recently came off of an MSC cruise. Meraviglia, actually. MSC Meraviglia. Now, we've never sailed MSC before, so we were doubly interested in this. Plus, given the fact that it sails out of New York City, and we live in New York City. So, that's what we're going to talk about today.
So this was a 7-day cruise. It left from the Brooklyn terminal in New York, and it went to Port Canaveral, Florida, Nassau, Bahamas, and then their private island, Ocean Key.
Yes.
This is a video of what we hated about the cruise
and what we loved about the cruise.
And we're going to break it down. Hate, love, hate, love, hate, love, hate, love. And that way we can end on a happy note with what we love the most.
Yes.
So without further ado, I'm going to let Gary take it away.
Okay. What we hated. The muster drill.
Ugh.
It's the worst muster drill we've ever been to.
Not the worst. The worst in the new era of muster drills.
Okay.
The worst post-pandemic muster drills.
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
So, like Princess, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, you can watch the muster safety video on the app, and then you can meander over to your station in your own time, and then once you're done, and you can just chill and enjoy your cruise.
Yeah.
With the MSC MERAVIGLIA muster drill, you can only watch it on your TV in your stateroom at a specific time.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but then... However, everyone has to go at the same exact time to their muster station.
Oh.
One thing that they say is absolutely no elevators.
Can't use elevators.
Now, we forgot to tell you guys, we were in the Yacht Club for this cruise, and our Yacht Club concierge was like, oh, just ignore the no elevators. You can take the elevator, because Gary has bad knees, and also a cruise.
I got a bad right knee.
He got a bad right knee.
I got a bad right knee.
But also, like a cruise, how many people have mobility issues? You
Right.
can't just be making a blanket statement, oh, you can't use the elevators.
When you go on a cruise, you see about 500 or 600 people in wheelchairs and canes and so forth, and you can't use the elevators?
I mean, it turns out you could, but they weren't making that announcement. They weren't saying, unless you have mobility issues, don't use the elevator, which I thought was a little rude and disconcerting.
Yeah.
And then also, it was just when everyone is trying to get to the same place at the same exact time.
At the same time.
It's a you-know-what show.
Yeah.
I won't say that, what exactly the word, because we are a child-friendly channel.
5,700 passengers trying to get to the same place at the same time is like, and no elevators?
And I know not everyone was able to check in, because the next day they had that, for all these people that missed the drill yesterday, come today. Well, maybe if you had the drill like Royal Caribbean, Celebrity on the app so everyone could watch, you wouldn't have a problem of people missing it.
Now, legally, the ship isn't supposed to leave the port until everybody's checked in the muster drill, and that was impossible. They made that announcement the next day saying, for those 3,000 people or whatever, how many it was, who didn't make the muster drill, come in and take care of it today. So that was a little disconcerting.
So that's what we hated, number one. What did we love, number one, baby?
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. So... The Wi-Fi was I'm pretty sure it was Starlink. I didn't see any science that said it was Starlink, but it was really...
It was included, right? Because we were in the Yacht Club?
So we were in the Yacht Club. The Yacht Club does include Wi-Fi, but not streaming Wi-Fi. And because we had gotten our Yacht Club room as... part of the upgrade bid program,
good point.
I had already paid for streaming Wi-Fi, so we weren't using the regular Wi-Fi that came with the Yacht Club. We were using the streaming, and it was really good. I streamed. I was able to stream. I hardly ever had a slow connection. It was great Wi-Fi.
She had no problems at all. Now mine was in and out, a lot more in than out. But we have the exact same phones. And I'm going, well, why is it working for you 100% and me only 85%?
Anyway. Think he was just having something with his app or something, because
so.
I had no problems with the Wi-Fi.
No problems at all.
In fact, dare I say, this was, for me, the fastest Wi-Fi experience I've ever had.
Really?
And you would think sometimes when a cruise is so large and so crowded, now, the MSC MERAVIGLIA at capacity holds almost 6,000 passengers. We were sailing with about 5,000 is what I was told when I asked. So that's still a lot. You would think with all those people using Wi-Fi, it would be a little slow.
That's a lot of people.
Not for me. Great Wi-Fi. I love the Wi-Fi.
Okay. What we hated, the website.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I know I just talked, but I got to talk about the website because I'm the one that does all the booking and this and that.
She does all the work.
The website, the pre-cruise work. Yeah. The website sucks. And it sucks so bad, I was almost scared we would get to the cruise and they would say,
you did something wrong, you didn't do this,
you don't have a reservation. So the website basically never linked our cruise. And so what happened was I would call and I would say, the website is not linking the cruise. The first time they said, oh yeah, this has just happened, it's a glitch, just give it a day or two. Well, a day or two went by, website still was not working.
It's still glitching.
So then I called again and then they connected it. So then the website was working. It was connecting our cruise reservation to the site for like one day. And then all of a sudden it wouldn't connect it anymore. And it was the same thing with the app. Sometimes the app would connect our cruise. Sometimes it wouldn't. This only hurts you, MSC. There was so many times I tried to pre-purchase, specialty dining. And I almost wasn't able to. And I don't know, if I had been able to sort through excursions and stuff, I may have made a lot more pre-cruise purchases, but I wasn't. It's a very unnerving feeling not being able to look at your reservation.
Yeah, they definitely need to improve on that.
Yeah, and I know some of you out there will be like, well, why didn't you just call? Well, you guys, newsflash, making a phone call to a cruise line, waiting on hold, and then re-explaining everything from scratch.
Forget about it.
It's not as easy as just going on the website and checking out your reservation. And also, this has never happened for us with any of our other cruises before. So, fix your website, MSC.
Yes.
We hated it.
Okay. Something else that we loved, specialty restaurants.
Oh,
specialty dining.
So we went to 3 of the specialty restaurants.
Nice.
And they were Butcher's Cut.
Love it, love it, love it.
Tell them about that bone marrow.
I had bone marrow for one of the appetizers, and they come in these huge bones that look like it came from a cow or something. These huge bones, and inside is the bone marrow, flavored just perfectly. It was just.
By the way, sorry if you're a vegetarian.
I got 2 of them, and Lori loved it. I loved it. I don't know what all the flavors were, but it came in number 1. It could have been it could have been an entree, as far as I'm concerned. It's huge.
I tried a little, and it was out of this world.
Yeah.
We both got the lamb. It was cooked so well. Butcher's Cut. Very, very good steakhouse.
Recommend it.
Then Ola was the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
And it was all you can eat. And
we went there for lunch, and I wasn't particularly hungry at lunchtime, but once I saw what was in front of me, I went, yes, thank you.
it tasted like authentic Mexican street tacos.
Yeah.
So
and we both
delicious.
had Mexican street tacos in Mexico, and it was
awesome.
Yeah.
And then we went to Ocean K, or it might be pronounced Key. I think the seafood restaurant is pronounced Ocean K. And it was just great. He got the seared tuna. I got...
Cooked perfectly.
I got a squid dish. It was awesome. So 3 very good specialty restaurants. We loved them. And also
Yeah.
the value of these specialty restaurants was very good. They weren't nearly as expensive as specialty restaurants on Celebrity or Royal or
Right.
any of those other restaurants.
Right,
So
right.
yay for the specialty restaurants.
Way to
on
go,
MSC.
Meraviglia, on the specialty restaurants.
Yes.
Way to go.
Good stuff.
Okay.
All right, what did we hate?
What do we hate? Oh, the gym. Tell them about the gym, babe.
Oh,
Now,
he-
I don't go to the gym. Lori does. She's a
can't
workout freak. So, take it away, babe.
the gym sucked, or fitness center, as we call it on a cruise ship. It sucked. I can't believe they had this small, rinky-dink fitness center for a ship that can hold almost 6,000 people. First of all, the treadmills are those treadmills that cut you off after 25 minutes.
After 25 minutes, they just stop.
And I know that they have that sometimes on ships so that people won't stay on them that long. But when I went to the fitness center, it was specifically on off-peak hours so I could have a longer workout.
There's hardly anybody in there.
I don't like it when the treadmill stops me after 25 minutes. Not to mention that there was no signs that said, please keep your cardio session to less than a half hour. So if you want people to be on the treadmill for less than a half hour, at least post a sign that says that. But no signs, and the treadmill just stopped. No
And
warning.
after 25 minutes, you just start getting going. You start warming up, and then boom.
Oh, restart it, Lori. No.
No, you can't do it.
The motivation is gone. I don't want to restart it.
Yeah.
And in terms of weightlifting equipment, like they're just, what they had was fine. It just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough space. Everything was always surrounded by big burly dudes. And I wasn't going to get in there. And you guys, for me, working out is very important. I teach fitness classes. It's important that I stay in shape while I'm cruising. And I just didn't feel comfortable. So I gained 2 pounds and came back weak.
Big burly dudes.
Big burly dudes.
Okay.
So yeah, fitness center was a no from me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Something
but what
we
do we
love.
love?
Oh my gosh, the private island, the MSC's private island. The best one ever, right? And since we were at the Yacht Club, we had our own little space to go to, which they took us in these elongated golf carts, and there was plenty of room for everybody.
So yeah, okay, before the Ocean Key private island, we had an amazing day at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, which is Royal Caribbean's. However, that is a skewed judgment because we were there right after the pandemic, and
There was only one ship there,
Only one
hours,
ship.
and it was out at 60% capacity. So
we were spoiled. Also,
Yeah.
that was before they started upcharging like all this extra money
For
every
everything.
little thing. So I'm still gonna put that experience slightly above this, except
yeah,
I have to put this experience above that because with the Yacht Club, the Ocean Key experience is out of this world. Now, I think the Ocean Key would be amazing for everyone. I walked around the island on the way back. There's so much room. It was not crowded. There's tons of umbrellas for everyone.
the food was great
But
too.
for the Yacht
Yeah.
Club specifically, I mean, we had lobster rolls for lunch. We had our own little beach area. It was so
peaceful, quiet, just
It was
it's just-
awesome.
it's just a great place to zen out.
It was just a beautiful island. It's like a nature reserve, and
Yeah, and if it was too hot for you, they have an indoor area restaurant that's nice and cool, and it's just everything. And they waited on you hand and foot. Loved it. Loved it.
we had an amazing day.
Yeah, yeah, all day. It was a great time.
All right,
Something we
another-
hated, the meat in the Yacht Club. Well, I can tell you for me, I ordered filet mignon, and it looked great. I cut through it, and cut through it, and cut through it, and cut through it, took a bite, and chewed it for about, I'm not exaggerating here when I say about a minute. And I had about 2 or 3 of those bites, and I just shoved it away.
And
I ate the vegetables that came with it, but I did not like the filet mignon. It was not filet mignon. It wasn't a filet mignon.
But that
cut.
wasn't the only bad experience. You ordered 2 other dishes with me, and if you watch our other videos, one of them is in the first video, and I forget when the other experience is, but out of 3 times
Yeah.
that Gary ordered meat in the Yacht Club, and this could be with the main dining room as well. It's not with the butcher's cut. The butcher's cut was awesome.
Yeah, but the
That's
Yacht
what-
Club, you'd think it'd be great.
It was not. It was too. I even tried it because
Yeah.
I was like, Gary's picky with the meat. He's you know, a Southern boy. He's
I'm a Southern boy from Kentucky.
Kentucky boy.
Yeah.
He likes his meat a certain way.
Medium
But
rare.
I tried it and I was like,
Same experience, right, babe?
it wasn't cooked well. And I don't know if it's the chef's fault or if MSC is just not ordering good product.
Yeah.
I don't know. But especially considering it's the Yacht Club, they should have excellent steak.
Yeah.
And we've stayed in the Haven before with Norwegian. And while we did love the Yacht Club in a lot more ways than the Haven, the Haven definitely wins with food quality
Yeah,
all around,
yeah.
but specifically with steak, because he got many a filet mignon in the Haven on Norwegian, and it was awesome.
Now,
So
the rest of the menu in the Haven never changes. The menu in the Yacht Club changes on a daily basis. So that was a plus for MSC. It's just that the meat dishes just weren't up to par. They just weren't up to my standards, or anybody's standards for that matter. Right, babe?
right. And also, have you had meat in the Yacht Club on MSC? Please let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just on like a weird meat cruise. Like,
It could have been, it could have been a bad week, but that wasn't a good cut of meat. It was not filet mignon.
no.
So if you've sailed MSC before and have eaten in the Yacht Club, and you disagree with what I said, let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear. We'll get back to you on that. We really will, because we read every one of them.
All right.
And we answer every one of them. Okay.
Now let's bring the optimism back up.
Yeah.
Something we
Well,
love.
we loved lots of entertainment options. There was entertainment 7 nights. The entire cruise, there was a different show every night.
And not just that, but there was, instead of 2 main stage shows in an evening, there was 3. So you had 3 show options. So we never felt so pressured to make the early show, because you know the late show is too late for us.
Yeah.
So we always felt like, oh my god, we have to start eating at like 4:45. But this evening show, I think it was, what was it, at 8, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
And we just loved having those 3 show times. And then there was a different theater called the Carousel Theater, which had aerial shows.
Yeah.
Which you guys know, I am an aerialist. Not on the same level that the Carousel Theater
She's
people
a great aerialist.
Oh, shush, baby.
She really is.
I teach beginners at Body and Pole in New York City. Come take class with me sometime.
She's better than
But-
she says she is.
Anyway, he's just married to me, so he has to say that.
No, I don't have to say it.
Anyway,
Every time I compliment her on her ability, she goes, no.
Anyway, we just loved having all of these entertainment options.
Big variety.
And we found the shows to be pretty good quality for the most part. There was
Magicians,
things-
comedians, aerialists, dance shows.
We enjoyed. I think also we went in with super low expectations because we heard a lot of criticism about
That's right.
the entertainment on
Yeah.
MSC. But I believe the shows we saw are newer to MSC, so we liked them.
And since we were members of the Yacht Club, we were escorted to and from by our butler, who was in a tuxedo, and we passed this long line of people who aren't in the Yacht Club. We just go right in front of them, and we just pick whatever seat we wanted to sit. So we
Super easy.
That was
So-
great. Loved that part.
Yeah, so that's what we loved. All right, we got to get negative again on you.
Okay, hated it. Anybody 17 and under can sail for free.
Now, listen.
Whew.
We cruised Memorial Day week, so kids were still in school, late May, so the elementary school and high school kids are still in school for the most part.
Right.
It wasn't too crazy with the kids. There was a lot of toddlers, but I even looked around one day when we were in the theater and I was like, all right, this is not too bad. We've been on worse. I have a friend right now who is on it. Hi, Denise.
Yeah.
And she already said it's getting it's a little crazier with the kids, and it's still mid-June, so a lot of kids are still in school. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like in
the
another
summer.
month.
Ah.
And 17 and younger is just, that is just too enticing for too many children.
Yeah, 8 and under. Yeah, I could go along with that. But 17 and under.
I can say with surety that I would never want to sail MSC in like July or August. I think it would be too out of control. And one thing that,
Unless maybe you're in the Yacht Club. That's
but even in the yacht club, there was only like 9, 10 kids, but there was always 2 or 3 in the pool, and the pool was small. So when there was 3
Oh, right,
children
yeah.
in the small club pool, we didn't want to get in the pool. We never went in the pool.
No.
So imagine there being even more than that.
Yeah.
And one thing that did happen already was 2 of the 3 pools in the main ship area, and the only pool that this did not happen to was the adults only pool,
Uh-oh.
had accidents. And whenever a child vomits or does a number 2 in the pool, which had happened on this day, they have to shut down the pool for
Shut it down.
4 to 6 hours while they drain it, clean it, and then refill it. So those pools on a sea day,
And in the middle of the day, nice and sunny, nobody can get in the pool.
no one can get in the pool, and things like that just tend to happen more often when there's more kids, and there's more kids when kids 17 and under sail free. So we did not like that policy. MSC, you should lower it down for your own good.
Yeah.
For your own good.
It's not that we hate kids. I mean, I used to teach elementary kids, but
We just don't like them on our vacation.
yeah. Good one, babe. Good
On
one.
vacation. It wasn't too crazy though, so we're kind of like pre-gaming how crazy it would be. So.
Yeah. Free gaming. That's a good phrase. That's a good phrase. Another thing we loved, pizza 24/7, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it was more so the quality of the pizza. Like, wow, it was so good.
We had a pepperoni pizza. It was delivered to the room. It was super hot. It was just. I can't put it into words. I guess it's the sauce that I really liked. The sauce makes or breaks a pizza, in my
that
opinion.
cheese pull was good too.
Oh yeah.
I think the bottom line is anything on the ship that was remotely Italian, like the pasta dishes, anything with like mozzarella cheese.
They make their own mozzarella on board.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an Italian ship, so
the tiramisu.
they're gonna
Anything
have,
remotely Italian, but specifically the pizza.
It's gonna be good.
It was amazing, and we loved it.
Yeah,
So,
loved it!
all right.
Exclamation point! Loved it.
So our last hate, but it was a sad hate for us.
What?
The spa.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
when we cruise Norwegian, even the old Norwegian ships like Norwegian Gem, the spa's our favorite thing.
Yeah, and we had to make a reservation to get in there, even though we're in the yacht club. So we made a reservation.
Everyone has to make a reservation.
Yeah,
But
so-
when you have to make a reservation to get into the spa, that might mean that maybe you're selling it to too many people.
Yeah. At once, at the same time. Yeah.
So what
So
did
we-
we hate about it?
We
Tell
went in
me.
there, and the hot tub was packed, so we couldn't get in there.
And it was just one hot tub.
Yeah, just one.
small hot tub. Again, this ship holds close to 6,000 people at maximum capacity.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people they sell or allow into the spa. We do know it's at least 200 to 300 because everyone in the yacht club is entitled to the spa, but they sell it as well. And to just have one hot tub. Secondly, they didn't have any of those hot chairs. It was just
Yeah, the lounge chairs weren't heated.
and he fell off of one.
Yeah, because they had
They weren't safe.
on top of the chairs are this, what was it, a mat was on all these chairs. So
Yeah.
I sat down and the mat goes meow,
Yeah, the mat just fell
and
off.
just slid off of it. Just slid off of it.
They were out of the fresh water, and
There's a big water tank there, and they were out.
And
No water.
And let alone, I don't even think they have the cucumber water, the orange water.
No, they didn't have any water that was infused. No.
Norwegian usually has, or at least they did when we sailed it, the apples and the oranges and like tea and different chamomile options.
The cucumber infused water.
Oh yeah, the orange infused water, the
Delicious.
lemon infused water.
Delicious.
And it was just kind of, I don't think they even had an ice room on this ship. Or
No, they
if they
advertised
did,
one,
we missed it.
but yeah, either we missed it or they was misadvertisement. Or
We
something.
just didn't like it.
And I was looking forward to
didn't
the
like it.
ice room. I wanted to go to the ice room and the hot room and the ice room and the hot room. And they did that. But
Maybe they had an ice room, but we didn't see it. And also, the biggest thing I hate is these spas that are like dungeons. On Norwegian, at least part of the spa usually has like windows. So you feel like the sun and it's so nice. And this was a dungeon spa.
this was a dungeon.
Dungeon spa.
Yeah.
We didn't like it.
Now, we were there for 15, 20 minutes tops, and we just said,
Yeah, bummer.
We're done.
Bummer.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So coming up, the thing we love the most about the cruise. But before we get into it, we want to invite you to please hit the
Like and subscribe button.
with the.
Notification bell.
It really supports our channel. We
Yeah.
just hit our first goal recently of 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah. It was a
So-
big deal for us.
It's a big deal for us.
Yeah.
Now we're raking in those $2 a video. So help us make $3 a video.
We're still newbies at this. We've only this was our 15th cruise, so we're still kind of new at this.
But we got how many? 4 cruises booked right now, and who knows, maybe more. Also, if you disagree or think anything we said is incorrect, please let us know in the comments below. We love hashing it out with you guys.
Educate us if we were wrong on something.
Especially if is there an ice room in the spa on MSC MERAVIGLIA? Did we miss it?
Then I guess we missed it.
Let us know in the comments below.
Anything we talked about, let us know whether you agree or disagree. And we hope we helped you out on this. MSC MERAVIGLIA. Okay.
All right, let's get into our number one thing that we loved the most about this entire cruise.
All right. Value for money.
Holy
This was a
hotcakes.
good deal.
This was a good deal.
Yeah.
So, yes, we bid and we got upgraded to a Yacht Club suite.
Yes.
And it was amazing.
A
But
deluxe suite.
I want to talk about it like we had paid full price. Even if we had paid full price, which was $3,100 each, the value for what you get is amazing. So for $6,200, which as a reference, we have a $6,200-ish cruise coming up with Princess Cruise Lines. It's a 10-dayer.
Yeah.
But with this cruise, you get a suite. You get the Yacht Club food,
They
which
stock the refrigerator every day.
they stock the refrigerator with whatever you want. You get a free bottle of alcohol of whatever you want. You get included top tier alcohol drinks package.
Yeah. Top tier.
You
I
get
mean, as much as you want. I mean, there's no limit.
you get a butler. You get your room steward. Your butler escorts you to the theater, so you get to cut all the lines.
Yeah.
You get the Yacht Club restaurant, which is definitely a step above the main dining room restaurant.
Oh, you forgot to mention the butler is available 24/7.
And then also in the Yacht Club lounge and everything,
Beautiful lounge.
we got like free entertainment.
Yes.
But also there was like a captain's welcome.
Yeah.
There was a high tea.
Love the
one
high
day.
tea. Love the high
It was
tea.
fun. You would get free Wi-Fi, not with streaming, but you would get Wi-Fi included.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. Oh, the extra area on Ocean Key.
Oh,
was
yeah.
so good.
Private area on Ocean Key. Yeah.
And we didn't even pay the $6,200 between the bid up program and what we originally paid and what we paid for the Wi-Fi and the specialty restaurants. Our entire cruise cost
Altogether.
about $4,700. So to get all of this included, it was just
That's
amazing.
The same
So,
thing on I think Norwegian Cruise Line would, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that would be like doubled for what we got. Wouldn't you say?
Possibly even more than that. If you didn't win an upgrade program, the Haven prices are outrageous.
They are, yeah.
And also, we just want to remind you that before we chose MSC, because, you know, we know the Ben and Dave story. We know all the horror stories about
right.
MSC.
Yeah.
We read the reviews, bad customer service, which, by the way, the customer service was not bad. It was actually,
Customer service was great.
on the ship, it was excellent.
And the staff and the crew were so
Lovely.
nice. Just so
So
nice.
nice.
They couldn't do enough for you.
But before we chose this cruise, we looked into Royal Caribbean, which is one of our go-to cruise lines, and a balcony cabin for a 5-day cruise was $4,000 each, $3,900 each.
$8,000 for just 5 days.
With nothing included.
Nothing included. Yeah.
So the value for money on this MSC cruise is amazing.
Yeah, now-
whether you're Yacht Club, whether you're not Yacht Club, because including insurance, it was just $1,800
That's right.
with
It
our
included
original
insurance.
balcony
Yeah.
cabin.
Yeah.
So
And I understand, I was talking to our steward, and he was telling me that the prices are going to rise pretty quickly. They're going to raise the prices. So if you're thinking about an MSC cruise, book it pretty soon.
yeah, but maybe not July and August, unless you have kids under 17 that want to sail for it.
Yeah.
But like, you know, a nice late September cruise.
Yeah.
I recommend.
We like a deal just like everybody else, and this
I
was a
recommend.
deal. It was just a lovely experience. We'll do MSC again for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's our video. That's all we have for you today. So until the next time, we're Lori and Gary, and we want you to
Live your best cruise life. Bye, guys.
Bye.